Hey guys, it's Georgia Wharf Fishing, and today we're going to be talking about my rod and reels and what I use, and my everyday carry tackle box. First off, we are going to start with my fishing rod and reel. This is a Shakespeare Cirrus. You can see that. This is a one ball bearing reel, not that fast but not that slow. And this is a 6'6" rod, action medium. And right now, because I went fishing today, I have just a snap swivel, a Sticky's wacky or drop shot hook, and it's just a Zoom black finesse worm. So that is that combo. And my recent addition is my Abu Garcia Black Max with 20-pound Power Pro on it. And this reel is a 6.6 to 4 to 1 ratio. I love Abu Garcia for life. They are, to me, one of the best companies ever. And this is a 6'6" medium like that open face is, but this can hold to 1/4 ounce to 5/8 ounce lures. You don't usually throw 5 to 8 ounce lures on here, not usually, but I guess I could. And if you can see that, there's the 6'6" medium. I know it's a 9.9, but that's 6'6". And for baits for the bait I have on here, this is a Googlen Squad Trench Hog. I think this is a 6-inch or 7-inch, but it is in a natural color. See, you probably can't tell this on camera, but that is like a silverish underbottom and like a green pumpkin blue on top. And I just got this on I've talked about these hooks before. It's just a Berkeley Fusion 3-aught. These hooks are super sharp. And then this is just a 1/8 ounce bullet weight. Very inexpensive, unlike tungsten, which I don't usually use tungsten ever. Now, those are my rod and reel combos. There are those. Ouch, that was the roof. Now we're going to start talking about my tackle box. Now, for tackle box wise, I don't go too crazy. My parents said this is heavy, but it really isn't. Like maybe 6 pounds. I know y'all said this is mighty heavy, but hold on. And this is just a Flambeau 3-piece thing. And at the tip, I have some Curly Tail Grubs 20-pack 2-inch. I'll put them on this fin spin, underspin. And you got some scissors for cutting line and some needle nose pliers or hemostats. That's what they're actually called. Let me get this real quick. And then we have my baits. I'll pull them out one by one, actually. So this might take just a little while. I don't go through what I use them for and all that. This is a Googlen Squad clutch, and I want to say Gold Rush or Gold Reactor color. But you can see like that gold and black chrome back right there. I had a fish actually before this thing, right at hit the water, I had a fish blow up on its top water, and it was 60 degrees. So, and this is just and then this and that Googlen Squad clutch is 1/2 ounce. And then I have this Rapala original floating. I think it's about 4-inch, don't y'all think? I think it's about 4-inch. It may not look good on camera, but it has no rattle at all. I like some of the no rattle stuff, but as you know, Rapala can be very expensive. Then I just have a Z-Man chatterbait. This is in perch. And I have a little Zoom green pumpkin Ultra 5 speed crawl right there. And I'll get into the crawl later, but that thing can cost around, the chatterbait can cost around from $4 to $21.99 Well, the $21.99 is for a Z-Man. I mean, a Z-Man jackhammer, which is really expensive. And the next lure I'm going to talk about. Now, I'll use most of these during the winter. I know some of y'all may think that's crazy, but some of these lures are really good in the winter. And then this is just I've talked about some of these lures before. And then this is a Bomber 4A. Y'all know I've talked about this. I caught a bass on it. I'll try and find a way to post that. But it's just got like a citrusy lemon color. I like their brand. They're cheap. Well, not that cheap, $4, but it's just good for its money. I think that dive's 36 feet. And these can be a little bit more on the expensive side. This is a Strike King Red Eye Shad in a crawlish color. I like throwing this in either open water and reeling it really slow, or I like fishing it near rocks or wood, because bass really love wood. And most of these baits you could use for, come in.
Sorry, buddy.
It's okay. That was just my dad having my phone. But this next bait is a Googan Squad Zinger. Now, if you don't want to use this, I'll show you. Let me show you the other. Now, if you don't, this is a Googan Squad Zinger in 3/8 ounce. The reason I like Googan Squad is they have that little thing right there. Oh, gas. Close enough. But it has this little gold Colorado blade and this silver willow leaf blade. This is rather big. I would probably use this during the summer or spring when the bass are spawning. But, you know, I like these, you know, the little snap swivels. You know how you not use them on most of like the spinner baits? Well, Googan Squad puts this little rubber band thing where you can hook it with a snap swivel. Now, if you don't like using that spinner bait, you have a little 3/16 ounce Booyah spinner bait. That's rather small. It's basically the same thing, just this one's white and that one's white in chartreuse. This has a little silver Colorado blade and a little silver willow leaf blade, but this is just a smaller presentation, good for ponds, for smaller ponds. I mean, you can use that big spinner bait for ponds. Rather big ponds for me, but the next lure I'm going to get into is a jig. Now, jigs, it depends where I'm fishing. And I'm fishing like somewhere at Lake Seminole at Grassy Flats, I'm not throwing a jig. Period. I'm not throwing a jig. Did that once, did not work out so well. But this is just a Googan Squad, I want to say thick jig, but this is just in 3/8 ounce, and all the Googan Squad stuff has its weight. It is right here. I don't know if y'all can see that. You probably can a little bit. But Googan Squad makes really good stuff. I mean, sometimes it can be expensive, and sometimes it can't. But I'll either throw this, or I will throw the Googan Squad Hero Jig. I got this one in 3/8 ounce. I really don't want too far when it comes like to hard baits and stuff, like hard baits, jigs, and chatterbaits. Now, most of my jigs are going to be 3/8 ounce, and if I'm fishing deeper water, I will usually throw a 1/2 ounce. Usually if I get above deeper than 6 foot of water, I'll throw closer to a 1/2 ounce. Now, this lure I don't really use in the winter a lot. I did use it, but I guess you could throw this around grass, but I really wouldn't. This is a Rebel Popper. It's like a sexy shad, but instead of having silver, this one has silver on the bottom, but then it's got a gold. That's just really cool to me, and it's got this little cupped lip. There's fishing line there, ignore that. I don't love any of these poppers or anything that has these little skirts right there. It just shows up better in the water. Now, I'm going to show you 2 more jigs. I'm not going to really go through this real quick. This is just a 1/2 ounce Grim Pumpkin Bite jig. I don't know what brand that is, but that's one of the ones I throw in heavier water where I just throw a 3/8 ounce. This is a 1/2 ounce Arky jig. All these are lead jig heads on the jigs, but alright, showed y'all a Hero jig. Cover the top row. And this is a Walmart brand jerkbait, so please don't judge. I got some Walmart brand stuff. This is a 1/5 ounce. I like using this, or I have a minnow one.
I brought up fresh pork chop. Uncle Bus just took off the grill and it's seasoned some peas.
Okay.
Homegrown, home cooked.
Ooh. Let me finish up this video real quick. That's just my dad. I gotta get ready for dinner, but oh, that's just this is a Walmart brand. I'll show y'all that jerkbait a little bit later. And this is I'm gonna show you all the chatterbaits real quick that I have in my box. All right, so there's a chartreuse and white. This is I think 3/8 ounce, or actually I think that's 1/2 ounce actually. Now this is a black and blue with a bit of purple. I've talked about this one before. It's just that one is 3/8 ounce. Then we got a little standard little crankbait here. I think it dives 1 to 5 feet. I want to say. I don't know. I've had that one for a while. The next one I have, I think I went over this last video. I think. Wait, I didn't post that video yet. But this is just a. Now a lot of people don't like some of their. Wait, not this one. Wait, yeah. The Storm Arashis. A lot of people have been getting like on Carl's Bait and Tackle. There are a lot of bad reviews on Arashis. But to me, Arashis are just really good baits. And these baits have like a tuning bill right here that it just tunes right there. And I have another one by Arashi right here. This one has a really okay shadow. And then I got one. This is rather fat for square bill, but I just honestly like the color. This is sort of translucent almost. But this one's silent. There's no rattle. Now, usually I want to find one that has some rattle, but... Alright, so I'm going to go through my terminals hacker real quick, because it's right here. I got some little... I showed these on the video I'm going to post soon. Standout drop shot hooks. I use those wacky, I don't. And then I have some just little 4/0 because I couldn't find 3/0 worm hooks. Even though I prefer 3/0 than anything, but I do not usually worm hooks only with lizards and some other stuff. Then this is I chose one of it, Berkeley Fusion, 3/6 ounce with drop shot weight, 1/8 ounce bullet weight, 4 extra wide gaps. Don't use those often. Jig heads, stand-up head, it goes like this, in the water. We got some weedless hooks. I'll use these for wacky and Senkos, even though I don't use Senkos often. Now this jig is very special to me because my mama chose it out for me, not my mama. So this is just a black and blue and purple, sort of like a chatterbait, but this is a 1/2 ounce swim jig by Striking Pro. And it has this little hook. It actually came on this. Yeah, I've seen older model jigs that have this, but usually I don't like using that. Only in deep water. Then I just have a standard white, silver, and chatterbait. That's just that. And for top water, I got a Spook. I don't need to go over that. I'm not going to go over that. Oh, I bet y'all have heard of these. The elusive $1 buzz baits. Wait, I can get minutes faster. Close enough. And these are the things. I caught my first one was fast on Saturday on these green pumpkin Ultra Speed Cross by Zoom. Then I got, this is my box. This is the thing I use more often. It's just my little mini, my third tray, but it's just a little white box about that. And those are in there. These Right on the Ned Black Flash. It's like a Ned thing, but it has rattles in it. And this is the same thing I just showed you. Zoom. Black finesse worms. Nothing special there. Now I'll use this in creeks, ponds. Usually ponds, some creeks. I'd rather use this around ponds though, because if I can find a good weed bed or throw it around a tree that has some water, that's like a tree's like high up, but it's got some water, like a down tree, I would use around that. And this is one of my first rattle traps. This is actually my second rattle trap. It's just a standard cotton Cordell. No, yeah, cotton Cordell rattle trap. It's just got the silver black back, black dot spot. Nothing special. Oh, and all the other current Opus crankbaits I show you are suspending. That one is not. And then I have my little. This is my little bluegill box. I got some little marabou jig things, little spoon looking thing, beetle spins, bigger size beetle spins, spoons, beetle spins, spinners. Oh, this is that fin spin thing I would put on them like grubs. $1.96 for 2. I lost one, so that's fun. Then I just got some inline spinners, my Blue Fox, and some random soft plastics, a crawl looking inline spinner with a gold blade, smaller little jig heads for any of those soft plastics I have in this little box. That's that. Now these I just purchased. I hate them. Smell them. Smell like death and dog poop combined. It's just horrible. And I've showed y'all most of my soft plastics. Nothing special. Well, that was a quick thing of my. Oh, and then I have these. Or these are quick. I showed these in one of my last videos. Alright, come here. And then I just have these. Just a little Strike King swim bait, Poggy swimming shad. It's a little 2-inch like them. Curly tails, just a pearl red eye. Nothing special. Used them before. I get some bites. Well, that basically concludes my tackle box. And if y'all want tips and stuff more often, or fishing videos actually, which I'm gonna start putting out, just let me know. I'll start doing them. This is the Georgia Boy Fishing channel, and if you haven't already, go down and smash that subscribe button, and there's a little bell. I think you turn it where it has no things like commas on top of it, and that will let you know when I upload videos. And then subscribe, hit the like button, and tell your friends and everybody to go follow me, please. We gotta make the Georgia Army stronger. We got to. This is CJ signing off for another video.